Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 5th episode of Tensei shitara Slime Datta Ken, or That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and this anime continues to be the show that teaches everyone that slimes are not to be underestimated. Of course, Konosuba kinda taught us that too, but this anime goes into a bit more detail on it. And last episode, specifically what happened was Rimuru went to the town of the dwarves, to have a good time. He kinda went behind bars for a little bit, which was unfortunate, but it didn't take too long before he used his unique traits as a slime in order to benefit all of them and pretty much, get what he wants as their assistance. And specifically what he did was make a bunch of swords for a man that had a high quota, and that was cool. Of course, the versions of the swords that he makes aren't as high quality as they would be handmade by a dwarf, but it gets the job done, and the crisis averted was the point. Also, the highlight of the episode was meeting all the just really cute elves, and he did that. So yeah, I'd say mission accomplished all around the board. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Still some characters to meet, though. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. That water blade. Good thing that person wears a mask, otherwise the wind would blow in their eyes. Uh, there's a lot of people with horns in this show. Not only the Oni, but also even the Tempest Wolf has a horn. It's just about looking at this opening, it feels like we still really haven't gotten to the real meat of the show yet. Like, I mean, Rimuru doesn't even look like that yet, so, and that's what Rimuru looks like for most of the openings, so that's the biggest thing making me feel like we haven't really got into the real Hero King Gazel Duargo. Back to this place. I know, right? Gotta have mass production. Oh, he's a lucky slime. Yeah, that's all I did. No big deal. But so far he's taken my advice of not leaving that place, so I would imagine so. But you can't be too upset while in this room. I hope you do. I like it when he somehow holds that mug. I can taste something. Exactly. Well, he's a slime, so expect it to be smooth. I imagine this is a little bit better than that, though. Just a bit. I know. Oh, wow. Poor Gabata. Well, at least he's asleep. Yes? Yes, I would, please. Yeah, sure. Don't have to ask me twice, just I'll go right over there. The bounce. Uh, yeah, that's, oh god. That's definitely what you're gonna be doing, yeah. I'm sure you're not jumping to incorrect conclusions at all. You watch those bounce all day. Yeah, that's what she meant. I knew that, of course. Uh, yes, how's my harem progress gonna go in the future? Because that was a goal of his, if I remember correctly. Well, it helped to open your eyes. That was funny. That was cute. I don't know, I just really like that. Great placement of the ball. I hope not. I don't need to see any slime on slime action. That sounds way too slimy. Ooh. Are these like important characters back in their childhood? Or at least one important character? Of course not. There's a slime thing. I shapeshift sometimes into different colors. How dare you? I mean, why would you have her boobs in your head still? Yes. Why would anyone leave? Well, this got tense quickly. Yes. Oh, well, that's already done, man. I guess he didn't know that. Yeah, it was child's play. Give me a real challenge next time. uh... Well, clearly, I mean, that's pretty obvious. Don't bother me, I'm busy. No need to hate. Well, they allowed you in here, right? I mean, he's a paying customer, I'm sure. No, they're just misunderstood. Yeah, how about you just chill out, dude? Yeah, try going 5 minutes without being an asshole to someone. Wow. Well, hopefully he can absorb that and get drunk that way, because it's a slime. I would imagine so. You should beat him up. Okay, then you should eat him. No, this is important info. Oh. Well, there you go. I'm glad somebody did it. Yeah, that was uncalled for, no matter how you look at it. He literally did nothing wrong to you. Just go away, dude. Yes, go for his stomach. Oh. Man. The sound design of those punches was really good, because I can really feel that impact. And there we go. I figured that would be how this panned out. So it's a little bit predictable, but, you know, so glad. I know, right? You punch the jerk and bring him back. Yeah, apparently there were consequences to that. Yeah, he was at fault no matter how you look at it. He'll survive. Well, clearly you can. Did you not see the aftermath? I don't think you can chain a slime. We don't have time for a trial. We got more characters to meet. A goblin village to build up. Sexy goblin ladies to go revisit. Well, my cat wants out, so I'm gonna pause the anime episode for a few seconds and then replay it in a bit. So, 3, 2, 1, pause. Sorry about that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Well, hopefully it's nothing too bad. We have a plot to get to. There's definitely some history there, like you could tell. Yeah, I bet it did. You look much better in that helmet than he does. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm guessing bad because then they're running away. Magi Soldier Project. Oh, damn. Literally, yeah. Of course he did, he's that kind of person. Then he just became a blacksmith from there. Yeah, just what an asshole, dude. Yeah, he really is. I disagree. Didn't he slip through those bars down there? Does he have a hand to shake? Oh, okay, now he does. You know, that doesn't really look like a hand that much. It looks like he's grabbing something else, but I'll ignore that. As usual, man, a few words. Yes. Never seen people so cheery before behind bars. And nap time. Not the most comfy looking beds ever, but... Well, that's a nice change of pace in a room full of snoring dwarves. Oh, you alive, Kobata? A lot happened while you were out. I was having a time of my life for a little bit, and then things went downhill from there. I guess this is the trial. He even has his chains there. Dude, you got punched a couple times. Why do you have all those bandages? I don't think he broke your arm by punching you in the face a couple times. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was that fragile, but... Gazelle Dwargo. He does look a bit intimidating. Definitely. Slime can't... I was about to say, Slime can't really rise. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally what happened. I don't think I've ever seen such a punchable face before. Yeah, it's almost like this trial is rigged or something. He wasn't. I commented on that. He's trying to make himself look like the victim in this. Which is not surprising, but very pathetic nonetheless. Yeah, I didn't believe him either. Like, I've seen literally no good trait about his personality. It's not looking good, but maybe if our Tempest Wolves show up, that could help. Who knows? Maybe the elves can come and testify for us. It hardly seems like a fair trial, I'll be honest. Yeah, that wasn't much of a trial. The king speaks. Man, some cool armor. Yeah, because of course he does know him, so... I was hoping that would help somewhat. Yes. I mean, if it's a choice between that and hard labor for 20 years, I mean... Well, that sounds like treason. Man, that tense stare down. Ugh. Oh, well, well, that's fine. I mean, we were gonna leave anyway. Although, I kind of would want to come back to that one building. Well, yeah, he clearly... he clearly cares about Kaiji in there. Like what a scumbag you are, for instance. You. Well, this is nice to see. A potion. Well, yeah, the one you disrespected so much. Yeah, that was not cool. You wish to apologize. That's actually a little bit surprising. You could have fooled me. In what way was pouring your drink on an innocent slime helping the king, just out of curiosity? In what way did that benefit him? Yes. We will not have it, so too bad. Get wrecked, right? Not quite what I had in mind, but okay. So, was it worth it? Yes, which, you know, he's Japanese, so. Goodbye, Dwarven City, and the elves that reside in it. Well, let's go back home. Yeah. His initial goal of meeting the elves and bringing back some dwarves to help build it up. So all in all, yeah, it worked out pretty well. Okay, that's good to hear. Oh no, we have a stalker now. It is a girl, right? It's a bit hard to tell when she's lurking in the shadows, but... Well, there's a reason for that. They're actually, you know, brothers. Uh, yeah. So, yeah, we pretty much finished off our journey there at the Dwarven City. See, Cookie was crying blood at first, but it might just be makeup or something. I mean, she has it too. That Oni jiggle. Oh, that's a lot of slime. Just jumps on poor Kobita. So who is she? I mean, the purple haired Oni seems very important. Still a lot more fighting in the opening and needy than you really get in the show so far. She's a... Okay. Well, that was the 5th episode of Slime. And this episode, we pretty much finished off our quests that we had going that took place at this Dwarven City. I almost said Goblin City. Dwarven City, because we just, we were trying to have a good time, at the bar, having fun with some elves, enjoying the jiggle, the softness on the head, just bouncing up and down. Having another, girl telling us our fortune. I still don't know exactly what to make of that. Really, I mean, she said that she was showing him like another Japanese girl, so clearly she'll be important to the story at some point. And we've already heard about that whole thing, where people come from other worlds with special powers and do special things and all that, so I'm sure it's going to come into play at some point. But we haven't really got there quite yet, just kind of foreshadowing that here and there. And yeah, we were just having a good time there, and then just some asshole comes in. I think they said his name was Vesta, something like that. And he's some, just pompous asshole, just walks in, hey, what was his name? Kyujin, I think it was. Kyujin, how's that 20 sword production thing going? Shouldn't you be getting on that? How dare you have some leisure time? You should be working nonstop on my impossible order. I already got that done. What? How can this be? I did it. Want to see the invoice? Hey, you slime, you're a monster. What are you doing in here? I guess that was some sort of desperate attempt to save some face from his part. I don't know, just to change subjects. But then he started being an asshole to the slime, saying, "How dare you serve slimes?" I mean, I thought this was a high class establishment, and all that, and they're trying to diffuse the situation, but he just made it worse by dumping the alcohol on poor Rimuru there, and that was uncalled for. So Kyujin, who's now buddy with him, just wasn't gonna take that line down, and bam, just punched him. And then after Rimuru said, "Hey, you probably shouldn't punch him in the face," and he punched him again. I think it was in the face the second time, but it's a bit hard to tell. The point is, he punched him again. But some people didn't take too kindly to that, like law enforcement to be specific. So he kind of went to jail for a little bit, along with the slime, who literally did nothing wrong there. But I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, they all went to jail. Gobuta's still just kind of hanging there. He hasn't done a lot since we arrived here. Really, he's just been kind of sleeping and just wasting time in that cell. So he's had a bit less fun than Rimuru has in this place, but it could be worse. At least he didn't have alcohol dumped on him. So I guess it's fine. But yeah, we basically had a bit of a discussion inside that jail cell, and then we had our trial. The trial, which was not exactly fair. I mean, they had the rule where nobody speaks until the king gives them permission to. They had a proxy as their defense that was clearly, bought and paid for by, Vesta over there. So it was not a very good trial at all. Not very fair, to say the least. And they were all going to get sentenced to hard labor, several years of hard labor, but the king spoke up, tried to get Kyujin to agree to, come back into the fold. He says, "Nah, I can't do that. I got my new master. I gotta, I got stuff to do." I was like, well, fine then, leave. I don't want you anyway. And then they all left because, exile. And that's not where it ended, though. He also had a few words to say to Vesta. I really hope that's his name, because it's gonna feel silly if it's not, but it was something like that. The point is that he pretty much called him out on all of his horrible things that he's done, telling him how badly he screwed over them by destroying relations with the slime. And then he just kind of breaks down, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to please you. I didn't mean to do all those horrible things. I just did I do anything wrong? I don't understand. Just I did not feel bad for him in the slightest. The writers may have wanted me to, but I did not. There's just literally nothing likable about that guy. And no matter what you say, just doing what he did to Rimuru had nothing to do with pleasing the king. That was just him being a jerk. So and that's pretty much what caused everything to go wrong to begin with. So it's not really tied to his desire to please the king, unless I missed something. But yeah, he screwed up there, so I'm glad he got a good talking to. However, the king's not done with the slime just yet. He's definitely very wary of him and has somebody to follow him. So I guess we'll see how that pans out. But for now, we got Kyujin and a few other good dwarves and, skilled artisans to come back to the Goblin Village, and we're gonna, work on it starting next episode, I guess. I don't know where the story will go from there, though. We still haven't really gotten to the Oni yet, which are very prominent, in the opening and ED. So clearly they're going to be important, but we still haven't quite got to them yet. So hopefully we do in the next episode or two, because they seem like some interesting characters, So I definitely interested to see how they affect the story. So far we've gotten goblins, we got dwarves, and we got some elves within the dwarven city. We got a little bit of humans here and there. I mean, like in episode 1 or 2, we had like a bit of a political talk between a couple of humans, but you know, talking about Veldora and all that. But we haven't really had much human stuff, really, aside from that, and of course the adventurers that could not sense the immense amount of power within Rimuru, so they weren't very good. So who knows if they're even still alive. But yeah, we haven't got much else. We haven't got much humans or the Oni yet, so those are things to look forward to. And yeah, beyond that, I don't really know where the story will go. Anyway, yeah, but still enjoyable stuff. I did not care for that character in the slightest. I hope the proxy dude also got a good stern talking to, and hopefully a couple punches to the face as well, because it's just a face that asks for that sort of thing. And yeah, it's time to wait for the next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.